Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bible study. I hope you're having a great day today. And today we'll start a new series. This will be part one of our study of hope. And more importantly, I think biblical hope. So I may change your mind a little bit about what you think hope is and what the Bible thinks hope is. And so let's take a look. What we're going to be talking about here is hope is a person, not a feeling. Biblical hope is centered on God's faithfulness and Jesus Christ rather than positive thinking or situational improvement. That comes from the world, that comes from the flesh. This positive thinking or situational improvement, that is fleshly hope. It's an anchor in suffering. Hope is often forged in difficult times, allowing believers to remain secure in their faith even when circumstances appear bleak. Confidence in God's character. True hope involves trusting in God's goodness, which often requires waiting on Him. So, we're going to be studying lots of verses, and today we're going to be studying Romans 15:13. And here, Paul says, May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the powers of the Holy Spirit. I've always loved that verse right there. And what is Paul trying to say here? Paul is trying to say that the God of hope here is identified as the source of all hope, which is grounded in his character rather than temporary circumstances. And he talks about the joy and peace through trust. This verse highlights that trusting in God or believing in Jesus is a channel through which joy and peace are received, an overflowing power. The goal is not to just have hope, but to abound or overflow with it. And it's empowered by the Holy Spirit. And we've done lots of studies on faith and the Holy Spirit. And this is here, Paul is talking about active faith. The verse emphasizes that it's a result of continuing to trust God, particularly in difficult times, to receive eternal peace. So it may change your mind a little bit about what fleshly hope is, what you hope the day is, what you hope happens in certain situations. But our hope really relies in Jesus, and all of our hope must go through him. It, you know, I don't understand a lot of times how people who don't understand, who don't know God and don't know Jesus, where their hope comes from. I've never really understood that. So we have to have hope in Jesus, first of all, and hope in God and trust and faith in God for us to really have hope and true hope in any situation. Hey, let's talk tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to this study. Thanks, everyone.